Do you know what Fasolakia is? Well, if you don't, you're about to know one of the most delicious Greek recipes of all time, and Connor's going to show us his version.
Yes, straight from my yaya to your table.
Oh, Yaya always knows best, right?
She does. And we've got to get going straight away, I reckon.
Sure.
This one. If you want to chop up the potatoes into quarters, I'll dice the onions.
So this is a potato and bean sort of stew, I guess.
Yeah, so traditionally you have this over Greek Easter, well, the lead up to Greek Easter for Lent, because it is a vegan recipe naturally. You can add feta to it as well. This is just spice and tomatoes, and it's, I don't know, to me it's very homely and it reminds me of like the villages.
Yeah. You know, they invented this Mediterranean diet or whatever that is, but it's heavily based on how the Greeks eat, which is a lot of vegetables, a lot of olive oil, and it's so healthy for you. And it tastes so good, doesn't it?
100%. I think people think Greek food's a lot of meat all the time, but it's actually not. It's a lot of vegetables and a lot of, I don't know, by the sea kind of eating. And this is what we grew up eating. It wasn't a lot of meat. It was just a lot of like vegetables like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, vegan's very trendy now. And so, you know, this kind of ticks all the boxes.
Yeah. I just think in general should be eating less meat. So having these robust dishes, because something like this you could just have with just a simple piece of bread and be completely satisfied.
Yeah, every Greek recipe comes with a piece of crusty bread, and this one's no different. So we're going to go straight into the pan, a bit of olive oil, and we're going to saute the onion all through it. And when I say a little bit, you know, use to your heart's content. And these are going to saute. And the best thing about this dish is it all comes together in one pot. So you pretty much do all the work at the start and you walk away for 40 minutes and it's all done.
And the house smells so good, doesn't it?
Yeah, the house will smell like a giga's house, which is the best part.
Yeah.
Really important, you just don't want to burn the onion. So a bit of salt to help it sweat out, and then also a little bit of water nearby if you want to just cool down the pan. So we don't want too much colour on these, but now they've sauteed and broken down, we're going to start adding the spices one by one. So we have the black pepper in first.
Ooh, lots of black pepper.
Lots of black pepper. And then heaps of paprika as well.
Right.
And dried oregano, because all good Greek dishes need oregano.
Great.
And we're just going to cook that through for a moment on the hot pan. And then once we've done that, we'll hit it with the tomato paste. If you can grab that for me, Justine.
Can do.
Gorge.
And tomato paste.
With tomato paste, you just want to cook it out just to get rid of that bitter taste. So you only need about like half a minute to get that tomato paste cooked through.
Yeah.
And then if you want to throw the potatoes that you cut in.
Okay, we've just kept them quite chunky for this type of stew.
Absolutely. So with this kind of stew, the potatoes you want to be fluffy on the inside and kind of, it's going to be cooking in there for a while, so you don't want to end up with slop and like sloppy potatoes at the end.
Yeah. So a waxier potato or an all-purpose potato is what you want for this, so it does hold its shape as it cooks low and slow.
Once we've got some nice colour on the potatoes, we're going to add in the canned tomatoes.
Yep. Right. And then when tomatoes are in season, there's no reason why you couldn't swap over to fresh tomatoes for this.
You can absolutely grate in fresh tomatoes as well. So after the canned tomatoes, 800 mils of water to go in.
Yep. It seems like quite a lot of water, but they are potatoes and like sponges. They're going to absorb all of that water.
100%. And the beans are going to do the same thing as well.
Exactly.
So we're just going to bring this all to a simmer.
Yeah.
And then the beans are going to go in.
Okay. And how long in total are we going to cook that once the lid goes on?
Once the lid goes on, 45 to 50 minutes. But I think once a fork can go through the potato with no resistance, you're looking pretty good.
Very nice.
That is looking so good. The spices have kicked through the whole thing. The beans are very well cooked, so hopefully you like your beans well cooked.
Well, with a dish like this, they're supposed to be, if they are tender, it's not a Fasolakia, is it?
It's not, no. They need to be kind of melted into the sauce themselves.
Yeah. It's a stewed bean and potato stew, and that's what makes it delicious, because you want the potatoes and you want the beans to absorb all those spices and the tomato, making them really delicious.
Well, we added a lot of spice, so yeah, you really want it to be kind of like heavy on spice so the potatoes can pick it all up as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of sauce.
Lots of sauce, absolutely. And so it just needs a bit of extra virgin olive oil to pop on if you want to go ahead, once again with your heart.
Drizzle that on.
And you can add feta here if you don't want it to be vegan anymore. That's pretty traditional as well, but I think we're just going to have it as is.
Yeah, this is such comforting Greek-style food. Served with some crusty bread or some pita if you like. I love this dish. I can make it time and time again and never get sick of it. Thanks, Connor.
Thank you so much.